In not so shocking news, Dr. Jen Armstrong of the Real Housewives of Orange County has filed for legal separation from her husband, Ryan, whatever his name is. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it was just yesterday that we broke the news about Lisa Hochstein from the Real Housewives of Miami getting a divorce. She says that she was blindsided, and I believe her, because I feel as if Lenny only came out with the news that they were getting a divorce because he was videotaped, with this woman all over him. Just last week, there was rumors of him getting confronted by Lisa and Larsa in the club. And now we have another almost obvious divorce pending from Real Housewives of Orange County's Dr. Jen Armstrong. First of all, Dr. Jen, you already got a lot of legal situations. Did you really want to deal with this one right now? Well, at the end of last season, it seemed as if the two were trying to work on their relationship, so much so that she was going to sell the home that she had and they were going to buy a home together. But so many of you saw this rocky relationship on Orange County and were like, this relationship is done. He hates her. She seems to hate him. It's not going to work. But of course, they have 3 children together, so they were trying to make it work. But we were like, try and do that off camera. It's uncomfortable for all of us that knows the inevitable watching this. So this is what TMZ is reporting exclusively. They said it's Splitsville for Real Housewives star Dr. Jen Armstrong and her husband. She pulled the trigger for legal separation. This happened last week. They say the plastic surgeon and RHOC cast member filed docs last week in Southern California against her husband of nearly 8 years, Ryne Holliday. Is that his legal name? Because they are calling him Ryan, but his name is Ryan. The pair have three kids together, a set of 10-year-old twins and a 9-year-old son. Dr. Jen lists irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split and is asking for legal and physical custody of the kids, giving Holliday visitation. I thought this part was interesting because what we saw on the show, she is the sole provider in regards to finances, but he took care of the kids. They also had a nanny. I didn't forget that. They had a nanny. So I do find it interesting that she wants legal and physical custody of the kids when she's so busy and was talking about how she didn't have time to spend with her family.
Tonight's OC ended with Dr. Jen and her husband, Ryan, in a really uncomfortable place. I need to break this down. First of all, has watching your dynamic play out on the show helped or hurt your relationship?
It first hurts and then helped. So it's nothing like a microscope and 40 cameras on your relationship.
Does he watch the show?
Shake it up.
He
does not watch the show.
Does not.
He does not.
So in tonight's episode, what was he uncomfortable in engaging with, and how much? I was asking you this before the show. How much did the cameras play into it?
So we've never really had a great relationship with him supporting me emotionally.
Okay.
And so then he's like, oh my gosh, we've never succeeded at this conversation, and now we have cameras on it, showing that we can't succeed at this conversation. But walking out, I think, made it a million times worse, as it always does.
What was your reaction to tonight's conversation?
I feel like when people sign up for a show like this, sometimes it's a cry for help, and especially for relationships, because it's like if you have a crack in your foundation, you're putting so much on top of it, so you're gonna sink or swim. And I feel like you guys will definitely learn from this. I mean, I'm no couples therapist, but bitch been married for over 10 years, and I get it, honey.
I get it.
You know what I mean? So it's difficult. It's difficult to watch yourself in those positions.
I think it has been very healing for our relationship, though, because to see it in such a spotlight, you're like, Oh my gosh,
Where
we have
are
to
you
change
two
something.
now? Where are you two now?
We're pretty good. We're in
Really?
a way better place. Way better.
Good.
Yeah.
Have either of you expressed interest in temporarily switching roles so that Ryne enjoys the workplace? I mean, I guess he can't do that.
We have discussed that.
Really?
But I'm like a workaholic. So
Right.
I never.
You have this big practice.
I never.
It's hard to leave.
Will stop
Right.
practicing.
How does he feel about the advice that Heather gave you on the show about bolstering your relationship?
I mean, he wants to bolster our relationship. He's been doing loving things every day.
He has?
So, like,
That's
no
nice. Like wearing
flowers.
shirts?
Really?
No, not wearing shirts.
Oh,
no wearing
fine.
shirts. I didn't know.
He should not wear a shirt.
Not wearing a
I
shirt.
love it that he doesn't wear a shirt.
I love it too, and it cuts down on my
On your laundry.
my clothing
yes.
bill.
Why? So, do you think he is genuinely proud of your career achievements?
I think he is. Yes, I think he's genuinely proud of me, but I think he has a hard time not being recognized of what his accomplishments with the
I
children.
mean, it seems like he is a great dad.
Good.
Right.
So good. So
Right.
good. He brought Ben a present, actually. It's in the back.
He did?
Yes.
Really?
You can see because he wrapped it too. You can you'll see that.
Really? That is really nice. Wow.
But as far as our relationships, it's challenging. I mean, I'm a very strong personality.
Right.
I think it's challenging for him.
All right. Thank you very
At least he would technically have the time. He does work. We did find that out. He does work. He has this, this luxury rental company that he does for celebrities and things like that. But this is going to be an interesting divorce. Like I said before, Dr. Jen is already dealing with multiple legal lawsuits. And now she has this divorce that she has to deal with. And I'm sure she makes most of them, she revealed that she does make more than he does, but I think he sort of caught up to her, allegedly. But this will all be revealed in court. Because if he does make less, he might be entitled to spousal support. I don't believe there is a prenup. And maybe he will fight the whole, physical custody situation. He'll be like, Your Honor, Exhibit A. Just saying. This show, you know what I mean? So they said Armstrong is, of course, the newest member of the RHOC family, appearing in just one season so far. She had recently revealed that she and Ryne split last year, but had gotten back together and were working things out. The couple listed their home back in March before taking it off the market and renting it out for $20,000 per month. This is interesting, but like I said before, very much like what's happening in the Real Housewives of Miami with Lenny and Lisa. Not a lot of you are going to be like, shocker, Kempire, this is a shocker. A lot of you are going to be like, we saw this coming. We probably saw this coming more than we saw it with Lenny and Lisa. Do you want to see this play out next season for the Real Housewives of Orange County? Honestly, no, I don't. But this might be her way to promote her business, especially with all the legal stuff going on, or maybe to even distract her mind while all this is going on. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts. Are you interested in seeing this play out on the Real Housewives of Orange County? Might not help with those failing ratings. Just saying. And do you think that this was inevitable? Or did you have hope for their relationship? I want to hear those comments, because I wasn't shocked when I saw this. Guys, let's continue the conversation below. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.